with your millionaires. We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, and I'm here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors, man. Salute to everybody rocking with the channel. Appreciate y'all for pulling up on us. First things first, y'all have to hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm. We need more people to learn about this information so that they can become better informed investors. If it's somebody that you care about, you know, somebody that you know that's invested in Shiba Inu coin, the Shiba Inu, you know, wants to be a part of Shiba Inu army, share this video with them so that way they are better informed. So follow me on Twitter at DecemberDeMarco as well as Instagram. But I got a quick update. There's a scammer, somebody pretending to be me, using this page here, DecemberDeMarco. Please go report this scammer. Report the page, block them, do not respond to the messages. They're telling me that, you know, this person is reaching out to everybody trying to basically scam them. So y'all know my real page is at DecemberDeMarco. This one has a dot in the middle of the two words. So come report this page. Make sure y'all follow me. Also follow me on Twitter. Come join our private investment community on Facebook at Private Stock Market Game. We got over 5,000 active investors here. You don't want to miss what we got going on. I'm doing my free 99 alerts. We got, you know, a lot of amazing things going on. You know, we've created with this channel, you know, several different millionaires. I just got, you know, a couple of the millionaires that, you know, let me know they surpassed that 7-figure mark. They wanted to keep it on the low, but I got one, you know, of my students who actually crossed, you know, that $3 million mark, you know, just at that $3 million mark. This is major, y'all. So I'll be doing a full, you know, update. You know, it was a little short to get it, you know, bring the update in this video, but stay tuned. You need to tap in with me if y'all want to get this information that I'm sharing with y'all. So yeah, that's $3 million, no cap. I will be showing y'all proof to that very, very soon. So also follow me on Twitter at DecemberDeMarco, same way the channel is spelled. Now let's get into a little bit of this TA. So you know, congratulations to everybody that's been staying down for the come up, buying the dips when I was telling y'all throughout the entire summer, spring as well. You know, we've been covering sheep for a minute, even when, you know, a lot of people weren't covering it because it wasn't exciting news going on. I've been telling y'all to hold strong, and you know, we called 2 weeks, right before this breakout happened, we called this. I told y'all this breakout was about to happen that we were seeing. So we loaded up our bag. So if y'all were listening to me, you know, we have a few people, depending on how much money they had to work with, you know, how much sheep they were able to buy, become millionaires. And we have a lot more people become, you know, basically reach that 6-figure mark. So, you know, if y'all are one of them people, congratulations. Also, you know, we got a ton of people that have, you know, tell me they made 50,000, 70,000, you know, 60,000, 30,000, even a lot of people making their first $10,000. You know, that's still a very big milestone for a lot of people. So congratulations to everybody. But my goal overall is to, you know, first was to get those first few people to 6 figures, just to see that we can, you know, do that. We made a lot more people, you know, hit that 6-figure mark than expected, but now we're doing it, you know, with millionaires. So I'm hoping to help somebody cross that $10 million threshold. That would be amazing if we can do that on this channel, you know, being a part of this community. That would be super dope to get that, you know, story out there of what we, you know, we're able to create here. So I will be bringing his story to the channel as well. He told me that he doesn't mind, you know, sharing this information. He sent me a testimonial, so y'all will be able to see that soon. But right now, Shib is, shout out to y'all that's reaching out to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. I got y'all. I'll tap in with y'all as soon as this video is over. So if you want to get the course, y'all want to get these seats before they're filled up. It's not 50 seats left. I'm just telling y'all before it's too late. So here we're trading right now, or, you know, the price is sitting at the 54.16 range. We're holding that 61.8% range. I told y'all that if we cross that 50% retracement zone on the Fibonacci tool, that was considered bearish. We crossed that mark. We did not hold there. I told y'all we had to hold here. You know, everything can't always go up. Sometimes we'll see reversals, you know, in the price action, and it could be a healthy correction. But when we see something go underneath that 50% range, it can, you know, be a sign that the bearish trend has started. And as you can see, I got my trend line set up here, and one here showing us that the price is moving to the downside. We got a price here continuing to make lower lows here on the chart that tells us we're moving in a downtrend. But if we look here at once we made our lowest point in the chart, we held here, found support just about that 78.6% range. We seen the price turn around, buyers push the price up to our previous support, which was that 61.8% range, or the 54.49 price, and it was rejected there, pushed back down to the 78.6 range, which was the 44.96 price, and it held there. And I told y'all, I called that out in that video as well. I told y'all, like, I was not, I was hoping that we did not see that happen, but I seen our, the original swing high here, or that original resistance we seen in the chart was at this area. And look what happened. It was at this area we seen at the 44 range, and what happened? We found support right at that range again. So that's why you want to look in the history of the chart to determine some of those key areas. So right now we were trading on this downtrend. We had a nice impulse. We had some correction here, because remember, when the price is shooting up like this, it's called impulse. When it pulls back, this is called correction. So we've seen the sell-off occur here. But notice, as we're having this sell-off, that the support is holding at the 54.57 range, just approximately, or the 54.49 range approximately, right at that 54 range. So that tells us that as sellers are trying to push the price down, that buyers are no longer having it, that they're putting up a fight, they're buying it up, they're not allowing the sellers to push it below this support level. And how do buyers know that this is a good area to buy in? Drop it in the comment section. I'm gonna let y'all, get a chance to answer this. So the way that buyers would know is because it falls directly along one of the key support levels, which is our 61.8% range. This is why I try to teach y'all the Fibonacci, tool. I try to teach y'all some of the main tools y'all see me use on these videos constantly are almost like a Swiss Army knife in a way, where you got, all the different tools that you need, most likely to get the job done. Of course, there'll be some specialty tools that you might, have to go deeper into a toolbox for. But for the most part, these tools that I'm giving y'all are tools that you can work with until y'all are ready to take it to the next level and, become a little bit more, intermediate level to the advanced level with the TA. So what I'm expecting to see with the bulls holding the price, or buyers holding the price strong here, that signifies that sellers are being, they're weaning off. They're getting weaker. They can't continue to drive the price down. You see, they pushed it down. They had their way. They had their way all the way to here. Buyers said, we pushing it all the way back up to here, rejected at the 65.95 range, and started to slowly sell off until it found support back here at that 61.8% range. So what we did was break through this previous resistance. Now we can use this area as a support, because why? It was just our previous resistance right here at this moment in time. So this is a good sign to buy. Also, if we throw more trend lines up just for this period in the chart, look what also confirms. We fall right along that trend line right there. So it's good that we want to see that as well. So it's giving us a few indications. Now remember, that's not all. We can pull out our RSI tool, or our RSI indicator, which stands for Relative Strength Index, which basically allows us to know for sure if the price is oversold or overbought. And I like to keep this very simple, easy to digest for y'all, because why make it over complex? Why use all this technical jargon when we don't have to? I just like to tell y'all, what does it mean? The RSI, once it moves closer to that 35 level and below, that means it's oversold. When it's oversold, that means people will likely buy it, because that means it's at a good price, because people are overselling it. They're treating it bad, basically, like they're not recognizing the value inside of it. So what happens there? Buyers that are wise investors, better informed investors, will buy the price up around that range, push the price up. FOMO kicks in at some range, and you see the price become eventually overbought. Once the new people jump in and start buying it at the top, you see it break through the ranges of 70 and above, and once it hits that 70 and above, that considers it to be overbought. Once it's overbought, you'll start to see sellers selling off, but that just means that it's overbought. Like, too many people are FOMOing into it, buying too much of it, and it's not really, the market won't see it being worth what the price is at the current time, which will cause it to drop in price. So we can see with the RSI being down here, basically on a correction, what's next? Impulse, correction, impulse. So we can expect to see some upwards movement, but we have to have confirmation by our volume. If the volume does not pick up, I try to tell y'all this, we can have all this stuff lined up perfectly, but if the volume does not enter, we toast, as far as, it dropping down and not holding support here, and we'll have to retest this areas. Now I'm continuing to buy along all the major dips, because I understand, this is a long-term game. Even, if y'all been buying those, one of my students is up $3 million, man. The people that listen are making money. The people that are taking this serious are making money. You know, the people that are going above and beyond to really, you know what I'm saying, get this information, they're making money. A lot of people will eventually wake up to it, but, you know, right now it's the time for the people that, you know, have been doing their due diligence, taking this serious. You know, everybody gonna get their chance, but the ones that, you know, they were in front, you know, they took it serious. You know, so I'm hoping that, you know, this, you know, of course, y'all that's really rocking with me, I know y'all take it serious, but we got over, you know, 9,000 new subscribers in the last month. So I know a lot of y'all are, you know, looking for some insight. But man, y'all got to take this serious. You know, don't allow them to just manipulate y'all. You know, we had some manipulation right here. The price we supposed to been 8 or 0. My technical analysis, I've been calling everything fire on point. But magically, once we get to this point where they, you know, play this manipulation game, it tweaks the chart. But to me, honestly, that was a beautiful opportunity because why? It gives those that were late to the party a chance to buy the dip and load up for a cheaper price. It gives us that, you know, want to add more to our bag, a cheaper price than where we seen it at, almost, you know, less than, you know, more than 50% off basically. Like, that's a good deal, you know, so it's a chance to, you know, load up, and I still believe in this coin long term. So I know that it's going to make a new all-time high. We already, you know, did the technical analysis that showed us we'll be, you know, eating a 0. It's just that magically they pushed the, and I don't really mean magically, but they pushed the price down. There was some funny business going on here with the circulating supply. You know, it caused a lot of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But I'm here to tell y'all, do not get shaken out of your position. They do this. This is the part of, you know, a part of market psychology. They're doing something called exhausting. I want y'all to pick up this game real quick. I'm going to drop on y'all before I get up out of here. So what they'll do is, you know, they know that the average retail investor has, you know, income based on, you know, a bi-weekly, monthly, whatever the case is. So what they're trying to do is basically exhaust that that income and the psychological behind it, because it's taking a person, you know, so long, you know, not so long, let me take that back, but it takes, you know, some people 2 weeks to see their paycheck, and you know, by that time you missed the dip. So now you missed the dip, the price is back up. Every time, you know, you're like, dang, I couldn't get the dip, I couldn't buy the dip. And what does that do to the mental or the psychology of the average beginner investor? You know, eventually that'll make them get exhausted. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to tire everybody out. Those that got paper hands, they want to tire you out by not letting you see the gains, keep making you miss the dips, you know, pulling the price down at random moments, not on payday, never happens like that, you know, where you got all this extra money. You know, it's always at some random time where we don't expect it, because why? It's manipulation. But once you are in long enough, trust me, once y'all are in this long enough, y'all will begin to recognize these patterns, and you don't know which pattern which form of manipulation will take place, but you'll understand it for what it is and just say, aha, this is just one of those, you know, market manipulation times. And eventually, you know, after it gets, you know, time passes, they sweep it under the rug, act like it never happens. And I'm just giving it to y'all raw. I don't mean to sound rude with this or like it's not important, but you know, that's how I kind of feel about it. And enough time passes by, and now, you know, it's just everything's kind of, you know, back to normal. But eventually, you know, all these institutions will begin to buy up the price. Robinhood will mention listing, or, you know, some type of news will slip out, and that will cause, you know, us to go back up in this upwards trend, and, you know, eventually go back to those price targets we had. So you know, right now it's it's looking like a good buying opportunity to me. Already been loading up. I've already bought a few extra $1,000 worth of shib that I'm adding to my bag. You know, I got multiple bags, but, you know, added to one of my bags. But we need volume to see the price continue to break out. We are likely to see a breakout here on the 9th. This is what the chart is saying, where our trend lines intersect. So the next 48 hours could be wild. So we just, you know, we stand down for the come up here. We diamond hands, and I don't want y'all to get tricked out of y'all spot. Remember, this is not financial advice. You have to always do your own due diligence. Never risk more than you're willing to lose. Remember, this is crypto. It's highly volatile. Remember, I told y'all we could be seeing 60 to 80% swings, and that's just almost what we've seen right here from the people that bought in at the top. Y'all are seeing you know, more than a 50% swing right now, and that could make some people panic. Imagine if you heard all this good news about SHIB going crazy, all this, you know, people making all these gains, you know, posting their gains everywhere, and you decide to buy in right here at the top because you don't know any better. You're not watching my videos, and you know, I'm talking about for y'all that, you know, the people that's not tapped in. But now you see the price pull back to here. You're gonna call this a scam. you're gonna think that you just bought into a scam. You're gonna be like, I bought in here, I put, you know, $1,000 or $10,000 in right here, and now my $10,000 is only worth $5,000. Like, that was a scam. Like, you know, you'll hate, you know, the whatever project that did that to you, which is not really the project that did it to you. It's just that investors aren't informed. You know, so that's why I say y'all need to share these videos with people. So even if it's something that you might, you know, that might not fully click with you, you sharing it with someone else that could possibly help them. So I gotta, you know, plug the course, my technical analysis course. If you want to, and shout out to Forex Street as well for featuring me on there. I tried to tell y'all, I am where a lot of these, you know, the biggest technical analysis websites get their information from. And it's not a bad thing, you know, I'm shouting them out, but you know, it's definitely, you know, dope that y'all are rocking with me and y'all are getting this level of information. A lot of people tell me this channel deserves over 1 million subscribers. I believe we can do that. You know, let us knock this 100K down. We touch that 100K, we straight to 1 million. So reach out to me for the course. Email me at DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. Again, that's DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. I allowed the first 50 people to get in for 50% off the floor price. It flew off the shelf. Now I'm allowing the next 50 people to get it for the floor price before the price more than doubles. I know what I'm talking about. My students are knocking it out the park. I'm going to share the testimonial from him as well as a screenshot. $3 million. It's not a game, y'all. Tap in with me. Email me before these slots are gone. The price will be more than double. Also, my monthly mentorship will be $20,000 a month. If you're really trying to take it to that level and you're very, very serious, because I got a lot of celebrities. I know a lot of beginners are, you know, coming, you know, to this channel as well to learn. Y'all know y'all don't have to pay for anything. All this information on my channel is free 99. But for those of y'all that are very, very serious, ready to take it to the next level, and you want my one-on-one mentorship, know that it's not the same as my course. It is not the same as my course, but my one-on-one monthly mentorship is $20,000 per month. So tap in with me. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.